Hi, my name is Emily O'Brien. This is my speech in progress. I want you to listen. And I know that this sounds banal, but I want to thank you. I wish for my words to pour from me onto all of you, reverberating with the utmost fervor until you truly know my gratitude for shaping me. I won most changed in high school. Senior year, our class got together and whipped out our freshman year yearbook, and evidently I looked the most absurd in our old class photo because I quickly became nominated for the position. Middle part, one eyebrow, sweater vests. I spent more of that first year of high school observing my peers than I did my homework, unconsciously absorbing the subtleties of their movements, their interactions, their speech. I learned who I wanted to become and who I did not want to become. Every time I go home, I attempt to finish David Brooks' best-selling book titled The Social Animal, in which he weaves research and fiction together to tell a tale of true success, of happiness. Avoiding test scores, jobs, and wealth, Brooks focuses on what he deems to be the true essence of our souls, and thus the true source of our happiness, others, our relationships. He writes, "Below our awareness, there are viewpoints and emotions that help guide us as we wander through our lives. These viewpoints and emotions can leap from friend to friend and lover to lover. The unconscious is not merely a dark, primitive zone of fear and pain. It is also a place where spiritual states arise and dance from soul to soul. It collects the wisdom of the ages. It contains the soul of the species." I have been soaking this place in from the beginning. I've been soaking you all in from the first day of outdoor orientation, where I woke Leah Tamminen up in the middle of the night to tell her I was having a heart attack, but really just to test whether the people here could carry me like I needed to be carried, could supply me with a foundation from which to spring while I questioned and dared and failed and succeeded all along this ever-extending path to myself. I think we all passed that test. I think we've all carried each other to this point, to this day. We Scripps students are also different, and I think it's because we've had the freedom to try on so many versions of ourselves, to explore so many possibilities for ourselves. Even in things as simple as clothing, I see it. Shaved heads, long hair, half-shaved heads, piercings, tattoos. Do I want to look hipster, housewife, 1920 Scripps, 1970 Scripps? How many feathers should I wear in my ears? 2? 1? Darn it, I'll just put it in my hair. My friend Kim reminded me of the words of Helena Maria Viramontes, a fabulous author of books like Under the Feet of Jesus, who spoke at Scripps in February. She advised us all to be rough drafts of ourselves. We are always shape-shifting. We are always exploring. The transformation into who we are and who we want to be never truly stops. We are so free to do that here because of this caring and responsive community. Such transformations are so organic here because we are in such a safe space. Our paths after we graduate are going to unfold in many directions, but what we experience and what we obtain and how long it takes to obtain it are not nearly as important to the world or to each other as the subtle ways in which we impact others. Scripps teaches community, teaches kindness, teaches gentleness. The way we interact with others and the way we interact with the world has an impact. Create a safe space for a person and you will watch them flourish. You will see the ways that your essence vibrates through societies. The RAs of Toll have posted a slightly modified quote from Robert Penn Warren's All the King's Men around our dorm. It reads, "She lived for a few years, and in that time she learned that the world is all of one piece. She learned that the world is like an enormous spider web, and if you touch it, however lightly, at any point, the vibration ripples to the remotest perimeter. So go find a new web because we are not losing a community when we leave here. And do not worry about how brightly your web flashes in the sun, because if you, Scripsy, build a web, I know it could catch me if I fell."